live.
All right. Yo, what is up, guys? To episode 5 of YOCAST now. So we're getting up there with the numbers.
Ooh, yes, sir.
It feels good.
Yo, guys, what is good? Welcome back to YOCAST episode numero 5, number 5. This episode is going to be a little bit different. We're not so much doing like interview style like we've done the past 3 episodes, but we do have a special guest.
Yes, sir.
To my left stands right. We got Noah in the building. He's out here visiting for a few days. But yeah, we just kind of want to catch up with you guys on this episode, touch on kind of like Stan's been here about a month, so I really want to get into that, like his first month in Houston, recap kind of what I'm doing. But since Noah's here, I want him to introduce himself real quick. We got the gorilla right here, which says a little bit, but Noah.
Yep, let's hear it.
Who is Noah? I don't even know how to say your last name. How do you say it?
Mooney.
All right, who is Noah Mooney?
Noah Mooney. Yeah, I'm the Gorilla Mind athlete manager. So, I manage this fine young man right here.
Silly little goose.
We have a lot of athletes here in Houston, so made the trip out here to come meet some of them, and try to connect them more in person. But yeah, dude.
So what? You're 22, and where are you from again?
Boise, Idaho.
Boise, Idaho.
Yep. Shout out to all my Idahoans.
You literally, dude. It's so funny when you kept saying that. Like, people were like, "Where's that?"
Dude, literally. So I saw people ask me like, "Oh yeah, I'm from Boise," assuming people would know where that's from. I got Ohio, Iowa, Illinois. I think I got Wisconsin. No one knows where Idaho is.
Yeah,
bro.
that's wild.
I'm just like, we're literally like right above you guys. I mean, some states, but like, we're on the same coast, bro.
A lot of people have said this, but I just know you from that football team because of the football field.
Yes, I was going to say the only reason I know Boise is because the blue football field.
A lot of people probably know that too. They're like, it's crazy how the first thing that you think of the mind of a whole town is a football field.
Yeah, dude,
turf.
it's iconic. Smurf turf. That's what they call it.
Smurf turf.
Smurf turf.
Wow.
Fun fact about that too. I was telling these guys, any like high school or like college or like professional team that wants to have like a colored field other than like a normal green field, has to get permission through Boise State.
Really?
Because they have it trademarked.
Oh shit!
So it's like Eastern Washington University, how they have a red field.
Yeah.
They had to go through Boise State to get that. Any high school that wants it, they have to go to like Boise State. It's crazy.
That's weird.
Yeah, dude.
Wow.
That's nuts.
I
So
didn't know that.
when it comes to like the industry, because we've had pretty much just influencers on the pod so far, but you're kind of taking a different approach in how like you're involved in the industry. Like, a lot of big people in the industry, and it's been sick to talk to you about that.
Yeah.
But like, how is that? Like, how do you feel about like what you do in the industry? Like, do you enjoy it? Like,
dude, it's so surreal because like I was saying, like all these people that like I like kind of work with now, I've been following for years.
Right.
Like, all these big athletes, like, because I started out when I was like 17. I started out like lifting. I found these guys through, I started out with like YouTube, just like everyone else did, finding like YouTube videos of like how to train, all this stuff. And then I like on Instagram, I started like getting popped up, like all those influencers, started following them. And like 5 years later, now I'm like working with them.
Right.
And, like,
that's crazy.
Talking to them on the daily. That's crazy, bro.
It's so nuts because it's like your old self. It's like, would you ever believe yourself if literally just like, let's just say like you have combos on your phone, I'm sure, with just like Jesse James West, right? Because it's like you have to talk to him. It's your job.
I mean, like business wise,
right?
We're not just chopping up as. Like,
but it's still the point that it's like
wish.
That's just like an interaction. It's like never would you ever think that you had that.
For real.
Right?
And a year or two ago, like I discovered Jesse when he was doing his like full day of eating videos or stuff like that, and now it's like now I'm like.
You text him,
Now I'm like hitting him up like.
He's like, "Yo, give me more vanilla protein."
Yeah. There's a ton of questions that like Stan and I would love to ask him. We can't really because he's like, it's business. But like he was in our living room, like I think yesterday or the day before, like doing payouts for Gorilla. I'm just like, holy shit, this man's probably like that's nuts. All these big influencers you probably follow, and are pushing big numbers, But
he's a lot of behind the scenes work of like. Literally, it's so crazy because it's like there's so many questions I want to know, and probably they want to know about like behind the scenes shit. But it's like you just gotta have your lips sealed.
You can't say anything.
Yeah, so that's the one thing about that. But it is super cool, just like having you here and just seeing like the actual behind the scenes live, like in person of like Gorilla Mind.
Yeah.
So
that was sick, and you've let me like kind of help you out. Like we shot in the VIP. Room at Alphaland the other day, like some shots for Stan for Gorilla, and it's like, damn, because Stan or Gorilla already posted some shit I took for Stan like a few weeks ago.
And
it's like, damn, we're really like out here at Alphaland doing a shoot for like
Right.
Yeah, Gorilla.
Yeah.
It's nuts.
No,
Eric,
yeah,
Eric's
shout out
done
to getting out there, by the way.
2 shoots now for Gorilla.
yeah.
He's gonna be the new photographer.
Got all the raws uploaded this morning. I had to leave my computer on last night because we took so many
I
photos.
feel so bad for that, bro.
No, you're chilling, dude.
Yeah.
You're chilling.
I like texted Eric last night. I was like, dude, I feel so bad for asking, but can you upload like all those photos
Yeah.
of like
You're
Joe
chilling.
and everything? Because like he already took the photos, uploaded them, and like all this stuff on his camera too. I felt so bad. I
Yeah,
was
it's like
Nah, I love doing that shit.
It's like-
don't stress about it.
yeah, it's like one of those texts. No, it's like to Eric. It's like fucking like 2 a.m. He's like, "Yo, you up?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'm about to go to bed." He's like, "Fuck, I need like 300 pictures uploaded right now." Tristan's asking me.
Nah, dude, I fuck with you.
Yeah.
You bought us some diet soda and some coffee creamers, so that's all I asked.
Yeah.
that's the least I could do, bro.
Hell yeah.
You guys have been so like your hospitality is like next level.
We should
Hell
just
yeah.
say that
I
if
appreciate
anyone
it.
like wants to come here, you have to bring us diet soda and creamer.
That's
That's
yeah.
the only thing.
It's initiation
So,
fee.
Yeah,
right.
100%.
Right there.
We've even been buying, like me and Sam been buying extra shit when we go grocery shopping. Mainly Stan, to be honest. Like buying hella sodas,
Oh, yeah.
waters. Like
Yep.
we got
Bro,
the
that stuff's like already
hospitality
halfway
here.
gone.
Yeah, no,
we've
we
been
go
going
through it.
through
Oh
it.
yeah. Well, we'll have hella people here, and it's like I love to do that because it's like you always want one, right? Everyone's here. It's like you gotta have like just diet soda in your hand, sip
Right.
on, have a bunch of flavors to choose from too. So it's like you're chilling.
Yeah.
So yeah.
What's up, Adam?
Adam just walked in, so
Speaking of hospitality, dude, go get you a diet soda.
Yeah, go in a diet soda.
Dude,
Just watch the
Adam, towards the end, we'll have to bring you on for a few minutes. Our buddy Adam just pulled up. Hey, what'd you get for dinner, bro?
I had, what's it called?
Olive
Olive Garden.
Garden.
Oh, dude, they're
Whoa.
breadsticks.
Wow, I haven't had
Mid.
Olive Garden in a minute.
Dude. Oh,
Mid.
dude, I love Olive Garden breadsticks.
Really?
Well, the breadsticks are good, but Olive Garden mid.
Damn.
Yeah, no,
Wow. I've heard some mixed feelings about Olive Garden.
the highest quality.
Oh, really? Is it cheap there? Is it expensive?
It's like mid.
For an entree, then I got like all you can eat breadsticks.
Wow.
Damn.
Not bad.
Dude, that's the nice thing. I remember going in high school because I was broke. I was just, a teenager working at Zaxby's, if y'all have ever ate there. I just didn't have any money. So, like, when me and my friends would go out to dinner, I remember one time I went to Olive Garden. I got a water, and I just munched on the breadsticks.
Yes.
I left paying $0, no tip, and I just finessed all the breadsticks. from the
$0 for
table.
like 400 carbs.
Yeah. And then me and Stan low-key finessed Noah the other night at Sushi Masa because
Oh,
we didn't get all you can eat. And
Yeah.
Noah did because he lost his virginity at Sushi Masa. You got to
Yeah.
go ham.
Yes.
So me and Stan ate all our food. And then Noah's like, yeah, y'all can like grab some. We're just like, chomping away.
Stan
Yeah.
told me to order those.
Oh, yeah.
Stan's like, yo,
See-
throw those spicy tunas on. I was like, okay, whatever.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. If you guys, this is bad, but if you guys are like, little hack, if you are not getting all you can eat, right? Person next to you is getting all you can eat. Just be like, hey, bro, slide some tea.
You
Because at the end
gotta
of the day, it's
be
like,
sneaky though, because
Yeah.
if your waiter knows that you're
Right.
not all you can eat and used to you, they'll get you.
yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
I feel like they're capping when they say that they will charge you if you don't finish. Because I've not finished multiple times and they've not charged me.
I heard it's like you have to, there has to be more than 3.
Right. I think it's just like the sushimi.
Yeah.
Like the expensive shit.
One time I ordered one.
It's just
more
like-
than I was supposed to, and I just started hiding them.
Oh, yeah. People be putting them in there like fucking napkins and
I
shit.
actually have a funny story about
Yeah.
that, and it's like one of the first times I've told it. One of the sushi restaurants in Reno I went to, my brothers and I, we ordered too much, and we
Yeah.
couldn't finish. We were just so stuffed we couldn't
Yeah.
finish it. So we literally shoved like a whole roll in our mouths and just went to the bathroom and just spit
Oh,
them out and
no.
flushed them. So we
Really?
didn't get charged for the whole like roll like by itself. So if that sushi restaurant's hear that, sorry, but
Doing the most.
we
dude,
had a.
I feel like you've got a
Quick.
good like Houston experience. Like you do what we do like every week. You're at Alphaland all day.
Dude, it was
On the weekend,
so
go to the
surreal.
Masa.
It was so surreal, like just like seeing
All you can eat sushi places around here.
Dude, we got to go to some more. But I know there's one called True Sushi, but sorry, continue what
Yeah.
you're doing.
Oh no, you're good, dude. Like I'm just like experiencing this in like person is like so cool. Like you see it online, you see it,
Right.
all these influencers posting about it, but like seeing it in person, it's like it's so cool. And I was telling these guys like it's so crazy that these like that's your home gym.
Right.
Like every day you go there, like it's just like it's like a normal day for you going there, but like then it's like me who's like visiting. It's like
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's awesome just like seeing all those like and then like you see those influencers in person, you're just like wow, they're actually alive. Like they're
Right.
real people. They're not just like online. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Literally. It really motivates you too, just being down here for like a weekend.
That's how
I've
it was
seen.
like meeting Christian, bro.
Yeah.
Like I was like dude, he just built all of this. Like seeing him.
Oh, you met CG?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I got a picture with him. I'll show you guys.
Let's go.
But yeah, I met him. He was like, it was in the middle of his workout too, and I was like
Damn.
trying to be quick, but he was like just so humble and so nice. He was like smiling and gave me like a freaking. He dapped me up, got a picture, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Like yeah, he built it. And just seeing him and meeting him in person, it's so crazy.
Right.
It's so cool.
Literally, Eric was saying this today. Kids will drive like close to 20 hours for a weekend. It's like, oh, Labor Day, what can I do? Drive 20 hours to Alphaland.
Yeah.
And it's like you people will think that's crazy, but it's like they do it.
Yeah.
There and back, 40 hours
Today
a
was one of the
weekend.
most insane weekends of since Alphaland's been open, because I work every Saturday, but it's Labor Day weekend, so everyone's pulling through. So yeah, I'll tell that story real quick. I'm working today at Alphaland, so I do sales there, if y'all did not know. So my office is in Gym 1, which is the main part of the building. So we have walkies in there, and they'll say sales rep to the front, either for a membership, for a tour, something like that. So Herman, shout out Herman, one of the best front desk workers out there, was like, hey, is Eric here? I'm like, yeah, what's up? And he's like, I need you at the front. You got a fan here. I'm like, oh, snap. Like, I don't get this too much. I mean, people recognize me, but usually they won't know that I'm working at the time, so I'll just see them whenever I'm walking around.
They don't like go up and like request for you.
Yeah, exactly. But now this kid like requested me.
Hey, yo,
so I
get
go
Eric
up,
out here, bro.
And I'm going down like the LED hallway, and he's just like looking, and I was like, I don't know who this kid is. And then so I gave him a tour and everything. He's been following me, knew like everything about me, and he was with his dad. His dad's a G. His dad literally drove him 17 hours from I forget what state.
That's crazy.
But
that's cool.
That's insane. That your dad would be willing to do
shout out
that.
dads.
He was like, this kid was in heaven. I just got back from the gym not too long ago. It's Saturday night tonight, but I was there, and he literally was there all day. So I worked 8 to 4. I probably gave him a tour around 8:30, and then worked out, and he was still there, like just meeting people. He's 16, but he was just in awe. Like, and I felt bad for him because I saw him with an iPhone. He's trying to, make content, all that. It's like he, supports me, really likes my content. He knew like a ton of things about me. So it's like, let's get some photos. And so he got him. I showed him. He's like, bro, like, it's like you open up like, I don't know, your favorite gift on Christmas. He freaked out.
I love that though.
It's like, dude, can I give you a hug right now?
Damn.
I'm like, yeah, absolutely.
That's
so
good for you,
Gotta be
dude.
like such a good feeling though too.
Yeah, but I told him, he's like, dude, like, thank you so much. You just made like this whole trip. But I'm like, bro, like, don't thank me. Like, what I love to do and what I feel like is our responsibility with what we have here and being blessed with this opportunity to live out here and do this shit every day is share that experience with other people who are starting out, younger people who support you. It's like we get to live that shit every day. Like, I go to the gym every day, I work out, have a good session, and I get content. And other people like dream of doing that. So why not, just spend a few minutes, get some photos, import them to his phone on his SD card. Like, that kid's going to remember that for a long time. But those small little gestures here and there are what really make those trips. And I love to see like all the influencers out here like give back in that sort of way. And, just take the time to actually talk to people, not just take a photo and that's it. Like, peace.
Right.
Peace out. See ya. It's just like give them some value. Like, help motivate them. Like, a lot of these kids are lost and they want to figure out how to do what you're doing. And just share some advice. Just a few minutes of your time could really, change the game. It's like Dengler. I remember the first time I met Dengler. We're going to get him on the pod very soon. And I'll tell my story with him. But like, his number one piece of advice was like, dude, just get on YouTube and put your personality out there. And I remember that to this day. But it's just that short conversation, like just meeting up with him telling that really stuck with me. So I love being able to do that for other people, like no matter what age there are, like however many followers, whatever, just sharing that experience with them. And I feel like I've been able to do that with you too, like show you like VIP, like do a shoot at Alphaland, like work out with you, bro. Like it's awesome being able to share like everything we have here with other people that come through.
Yeah, it was crazy. And like, I want to go back to like that thing you're talking about with the kid. Like, it's so cool like seeing that in person too, like seeing you guys interact with those kids. Cause like, I mean, I don't want to sound bad, but like those guys get you where you are, like those followers get you where you are, and you just like, you made that kid's trip right there. And it's like I know it can be like tiring to like do it like day in, day out, like here and there taking pictures or whatnot, but like that little like amount of time that you spend is gonna make that kid's like he'll remember that shit forever.
100%. Rest of his life. It's crazy too because it's like shit like that, it's almost like a reality check in some way, because it's like you get a routine of posting like hella, right, responding to comments hella, but it's like you're not seeing those people in person ever. It's
all just a screen.
Like you said, you didn't even know who he was. But it's like in his eyes, in his mind, in his world, it's like that's Eric Ogle. Oh my god, I look up to the kid. That kid's literally like, you never know, he might have a fucking like poster board print out of you and hang it up above his fucking bedroom.
This
like, you don't know that.
Sent me a DM today. Yeah, this guy sent me a DM today. He sent one of my photos as his wallpaper.
Oh, wow.
So he screenshot his home screen. I'm like, holy shit. That's nuts.
This one dude, foreign dude, he sent me a picture. He printed out a picture of me, of my Instagram. He took a screenshot and put it on his bathroom mirror and was like, motivation.
Damn.
Yeah. And I was like, whoa. It was wild. But like shit like that, like in person, when you have those kids come up to you, it's like, you know, you could think about it. It's like, yeah, it's like maybe you're in the middle of a workout and it's like they interrupt your workout, but it's like at the end of the day, like you said, you described it perfectly. It's like that's their whole fucking, like that moment, he's gonna remember that the rest of his life, bro.
Yeah.
Like literally, he could be telling his kids that moment could have changed his whole like. I was gonna say fitness career, but bro, it could have changed his whole life. Mm-hmm. Like he could go home, literally that convo, him literally having that little interaction with you, that could have got him like on YouTube, and then him getting on YouTube, he just might be fucking consistent, bro. Yeah. And then, you know, 2 years later, he has 2 million subs. Mm-hmm. And then now he's talking on his own podcast, and he's like, bro, I remember Eric Ogle, bro. Like you literally just said with Ryan. Like, what was that, like 2 years ago?
2019,
yeah,
bro.
Fucking 3 years ago, bro. Exactly. You remember that shit. Like, you never know. Mm-hmm. And that's wild. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro.
So crazy.
But that's just what comes with, like, you know, pursuing the life that we do, wanting to, you know, build a following, build a platform, build a community. You have that community, like, there's no better feeling than having it in person. So, like, don't get bugged out about, like, someone coming up to you and, like, wanting to have a genuine conversation. If it's just like, hey, let me get a photo just so I look cool, then I feel like that's different. Like, be genuine. But, you know, that's just what comes with the job. Like, it's my obligation to, like, you know, give back to people in that sort of way, because they give me what I have every day. Like, without them, I wouldn't be able to live here.
Exactly.
You know?
I love when those types of people come up to me, because I'm like, dude, that's so sick.
Yeah.
Because it's like,
dude, the other day you were at the gym and I called you, like, just to try to, like, make some plans.
Yeah.
And on the phone call, like, I think it was like 3 brothers or something like that came up to you guys.
Oh,
right?
shit.
Remember
Yeah.
Like,
they're all brothers.
Like,
yeah.
You just, like, put the phone up, but I heard the whole conversation.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah.
You were in my beats. You were in my beats. They were all 3 brothers.
All 3 brothers. Like, came up to you and, like you were just, like, so cool with them, and just, like, they're so nice and just chill. And, like, those guys just, like they just want to, like, I know those guys, like, they just want to, like, come and, like, meet people. They're like they want to come to Alphaland experience, but they want to meet, like, their favorite influencers, and, like, you taking that time to just chop it up with them for a little bit was, like, probably just like they said, like, maybe just, like, made their trip.
Right. And I love that, bro. I love meeting new people like that. And some people too, it's like they'll come up to me, and it's like, I'm sure they'll come up to you, Eric, too, and they'll come up, they're like, oh, dude, like, and they'll immediately off the bat be like, oh, no, like, I don't have a lot of followers. I'm like, bro, don't go. It
doesn't matter. Yeah,
like, I don't even know who. I don't know. It's like, bro, you could be having the blue check and have 5 milli, or you could have 5 followers. I wouldn't know. Yeah. I'm talking to you the same way. You know what I mean? And it's like, don't put yourself, like, lower, like, right off the fucking get go, just because you know you have a little more. Like, what? It's like, bro. It's like, no, I'm literally the same person. It's like, that's why those 3 brothers, you know, they come to me. It's like, bro, what? It's like, I'm gonna treat them like my fucking friends, my homies. It's the same way, bro. You know what I mean? Yeah. And it's like, I love that. And it's like, then they were like, oh, bro, like, I always use your code with Young Life. And I was like, damn, that's crazy.
Not
Gorilla. You know what I mean? It's so, huh?
Not Gorilla.
Oh, Gorilla too. Yeah. But it's like, shit like that. It's like, if you really think about it, it's like, they're literally just, you know, paying for your expenses. You know what I mean, too? Not obviously, like, that person directly, but, you know, the whole community of your following. Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
100%. Well, Noah, back to you, man, because I feel like, you know, a lot of people watching this pod probably had never been to Houston before, but, you know about the whole scene. What do you think was, like, the biggest eye-opener of you coming here? Like, what do you think was, like, the most different than what you originally thought? Like,
honestly, like, everyone was, like, so, like, I these guys will attest, like, I'm so, like, I don't want to intrude on people's, like, life or time or anything like that. I'm just, like, you know, I want to just, like, do my own thing. I want them to do their own thing. I don't want to intrude. But, like, everyone was, like, so down to, like, meet up and, like, just like meet me, because, like, I texted a handful of athletes, like, yeah, I'm coming down. We should, like, meet up. I want to meet you guys. And they were all like, hell yeah, like, let's do it. Like Jacob Bergen was just here, and like, I literally just went out to dinner with him the last 2 nights, and I just, like, spent, like, the whole day with him, and it's just, like, I did not expect that.
Right.
Like, everyone is just, like, so cool. Like, that's the other thing is, like, coming down here and, like, seeing all these, like, people that, like, you only see online that have hundreds and thousands of followers, like, all that stuff, like, you don't realize, like, how, like, doable it is. If that makes sense.
It's a
like,
reality check.
Yeah, it really is. Like they just live life like I do.
Literally,
you know, and it's just like, it's like anyone can do this, bro. Like, and it's really motivating. Like seeing you there, like, because, like, this week I haven't met you before. Like, this is the first week I met you. I saw you like on Instagram and stuff, but like seeing it in person is like, it's super motivating.
Yeah.
And it's like, but that's also like, I can be doing it too. That like type of that type of stuff. But
exactly. Yeah.
That's what I tell people, man. Like, once you come here, you see how people actually act, how they work and stuff. It's like, you can do the same thing. It's just your location's different, you know?
Yeah.
A lot of people here have been probably doing it longer, probably starting in their hometown like I did. But if you have an iPhone, like, the world is yours.
Literally.
Nowadays with TikTok, man.
Yeah.
Like
that's
so
the other thing. If anyone's ever like if any of you like ever come to Houston, like you see someone in the gym you want to meet, just go up to them because they're gonna be so chill and like like they don't care. Like
right.
I literally interrupted Christian Guzman's workout and he was like so chill about it. I was like,
literally,
damn.
It's crazy because like you think of like the worst. You're like, fuck, they're gonna punch me
in
the face.
Or gonna be like, bro, piss off.
Fuck you.
I'm filming a YouTube video right now.
Yeah.
But no, dude. Christian was in the middle of filming a YouTube video too.
Yeah, and he
and he took the time to chop it up with me for like a couple minutes and even grab a picture. I was like, that's a guy right there.
Yeah. Wait, dude, have you met Derek in person?
No. Oh, yeah, actually I have. Yeah. He came to Boise last winter, and then he came down a few months ago. And yeah, I got to meet him, talk with him for a little bit, but like we haven't like really been able to like hang out.
Yeah.
But yeah, hopefully in the future.
Yeah.
That's sick, dude.
That's dope.
Hell yeah.
And I'm sure there will be opportunities.
How tall is Derek?
He's pretty tall. He's like,
that's what I heard. Yeah.
He's not as tall as like, I don't think he's as tall as Jacob, but he's like, probably like,
is he Eric's height? Like 6'2"?
Yeah, I'd say, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know exact height, but he's tall. Right. He's not short. He's not a short king.
Not a short king.
Not a
Like
short
me.
king.
Yeah.
Stan, let's bring it over to you, bro.
Oh,
so
hell yeah, dude.
I've been living in Houston a little bit over a year. So I moved here July 2021. So I'm used to the whole scene, and I'm very settled. But you're still new, bro. Like we've only had this apartment about a month. One of the big talking points I want to bring up and I wanted you to like speak upon like in depth is your first month, bro. Because I feel like you and I haven't really even like addressed it directly, like reflected on how you felt like coming here. I know it's been good for you, but like just going to depth, man. Like just how you been?
I mean, Houston's fucking great. Like literally all my family members, all my friends have been like texting me like, yo, how is it? Like keep in touch and all the loop. But it's been like so great. Like everything that I was thinking in my head before, it's like, here, all the shit like I over was thinking, it like didn't fucking matter, right? All this shit that I was thinking like could go right is going right. You know what I mean? So it's like, for all you guys watching this, like if you guys are thinking about like making that move or doing that jump, it's like all like that negative like bullshit, whatever the fuck stuff you think is going to happen, or you're going to put that in your head. You're like, oh, this could go wrong. It's like you could have like yes, shit could go wrong at the end of the day, but at the same time, it's like, I was like overthinking a bunch of shit when I was moving down here, but the first month has been going like so great. Like literally, Eric and I were saying this a couple weeks ago. We were like, it's been going so good that we feel like something like bad, like very not gonna.
It's too good. Right, it's too good.
Yeah. Oh my god, knock on wood. Like very bad is gonna go wrong in so many shit. Because it's like we've always been talking about the pod. We got the pod rolling. We're 5 episodes, which is crazy. I remember YOCAST. They were like, oh damn, we're already like 10 episodes deep. At the time, I'm like, damn, they already did feel 10. Like we're doing this for 5 weeks already.
Doesn't
that's
feel
crazy.
Like it's been that long.
Yeah, that's nuts. So yeah, right when we got down here, we're like, we got to start the pod, do this. Like we've been on our shit, like literally the second we got down here, and it's like, and you can see like where it's taken us, right? Like we've all been, heading in the right direction. And it's like when you're not on your shit, not on your game, it's like, it literally shows. But everything's been super good. Summer's been coming down. My mom was just down here too, so she was checking out the crib. We got perfect location. I've been just loving everything so far. Alphaland's great. Hella people been moving down. I think we were talking about this before, but it almost feels like that I've moved here like before people started moving down here. But I personally feel like I'm like at the very, very late. I'm like late as fuck moving down. I'm like, oh, I'm the new bird. But then it feels like right now that I'm like, damn, like everyone's asking me like good places to eat around here. Yeah. I'm like, bro, I'm like, I've been here for 3 weeks. You know what I mean? And it's like crazy that it seems like I've been here forever, but at the same time, I have been to Houston like many times before. Like, we met, years ago. I've been down here probably like three times, 4 times. So, but YouTube's been going good. Literally ever since I got down here, I think that's when my YouTube really started being consistent. Like I've always talked about for years, just wanting to hop on YouTube, and it's like I've literally been on like fucking repeat on that shit. And so many people, all my friends say the same shit, and it's like literally I don't know why we say that. It's like we say the same shit, bro. It's like, oh, I gotta start YouTube. It's like, dude, you're just saying that, right? Like everyone does, but it's like, it literally is a grind. It's the hardest platform to fucking grind on. But I always talk about this with one of my buddies. YouTube is like the hardest platform to grow on, but at the same time, it's like I'd say the best because it's like the most like delayed gratification app, right? TikTok's the most instant gratification, then Instagram, then fucking YouTube, right? So it's like if you have that like delayed gratification mindset, then fucking hop on YouTube, right? Because that's like literally you'll get the most out of that. If you put all your fucking time, effort in that right now, like the outcome could be so huge, right? But it's like you can make, you know, a TikTok 2 seconds and it'll blow up, right? But what are you getting out of that? Like followers? It's like, okay. But yeah, dude, it's just like on my YouTube grind, I've been fucking loving that shit. Everyone's been giving me like hell feedback from that. Literally, I've met so many people here in the past month. Like like you said, it literally does not feel like it's been like, well, how long has it been exactly?
Well, I moved here July 7th. You came like 2 weeks later.
Yeah.
So to make like late July. So you've been here all of August.
Yeah.
September 3rd today. So a little bit over a month, maybe like a month and a week.
That's so crazy because like dead ass, it literally feels like it's been like 6 months.
Yeah.
It's so weird, bro. Like it's so weird. Like so many people has been like everyone always comes here and I love it, you know, and I've met so many new people. Like so many new people. Like right when I got down here, I was like, I had a group of friends that, like, you know, I fucked with, but it's like, I didn't even know going down here, like literally a month ago, I didn't even know literally 3/4 of the people I know right now didn't even exist. And now they're like literally some of my closest friends, like fucking Adam over there. You know what I mean? Like we're always hanging out with them. And it's like, I didn't even know who the fuck you were before I came down here.
How did we actually meet?
Probably through online social
Adam
media.
moved here like for good, like around the same time as you did.
But isn't that nuts? It's like, you're telling me it's like we've known each other for a month? You know what I mean? It's like, what?
I actually remember the first time I met you because we had commented each other's Instagram posts like a couple times.
Oh, really?
And then you walked past and I was like, hey, what's up, bro?
Was that at the gym?
Yeah.
You'll meet hella people. That's the thing about like Houston too. It's like you'll just meet like some of your lifetime best friends here. You know what I mean? Just at the gym. It's like it's like that's pretty much anywhere you go. You know, if you're fucking in Boise, Idaho, right? You'll meet your best friends at the gym, but it's like here, it's like fucking times 50.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like nuts.
Well, dude, just like me being here, like
Yeah.
like I've known you for what, like 5 days now,
Right.
And it's like
Yes.
I feel like I've known you way
homies
longer,
now.
you
know?
We're homies
It's
now.
so weird.
And like going to the gym, even with it, so like, but it's like all because of you. Like the first like day or two, I was at the gym with you.
Yeah.
You introduced me to so many people, but now I go there by myself or like with another group.
Oh, hella.
And they
Yeah,
recognize me, and then
yeah.
we dap
You
up like, hey, what's
click.
up? And then they introduce
Yeah.
me to more people.
Yeah,
And so now
everyone's
it's, I
so-
have like
right.
now I have like a huge like, I don't want to say network, but like just a handful of people that I know now because of like just going to the gym with both of you guys.
Right. It definitely helps that most people here are like around the same age or in like a 10-year age gap, you know, which is so, you know, because it's like at your home gym, it's like you got a fucking 70-year-old there, you got a 10-year-old, you know, you got a fucking whatever the hell. It's like, you know, but everyone's like your age, everyone's chill, you know, everyone, and it's like literally everyone's like fucking here. It's like everyone's just in a huge neighborhood of like, everyone's just like less than 10 minutes away. You know what I mean? So it's like super dope. Literally you just meet the coolest people, and it's like I'm sure people will come and go, right? Like in Houston, but you know, you'll stay in contact with those friends, with those people forever. Like those connections you make here, connections I've made here, it's like I'm sure fucking I'll have those connections the rest of my life, bro. And it's like literally I always think too, it's like everything could go to complete shit, but you know, you've made those connections and friendships that are gonna be fucking lasting you the rest of your life, bro. You know what I mean? It's like you're gonna have my number the fucking rest of your life. I could fucking totally everything could go, you know. But it's like I got all my fucking friends, bro. You know what I mean? I could hit up anyone. I could fucking FaceTime Adam. He could fucking call me. He's like, bro, I'm in Ohio right now. Like, what? You know, let's fucking do something. Then we'll run it up. It's like, but I made that connection coming to here, so it's like you gotta think about it different ways too. But
Yeah.
that was so far. I mean, just from the first month, bro. It's like if you really take time to sit back and like think about it. Not that it's like overwhelming, because it's like I don't want to use that like in a negative wording, because it's not negative at all. It's just so much at once, but it's so much like joy and just friendships, just all this shit happening. You know what I mean? Like you said, in 1 month. And it's like I've not met this many people, and not met, like become close friends with this many people in like a time span of years. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, man, it's been fucking So great. I love it.
Yeah.
I love this crib too.
Hell yeah, it's sick.
Yeah, this crib is awesome, bro.
No, dude, I feel like it's because everyone here is just on the same wavelength. Like hustle culture here is a big thing. Like everyone just grinding. I mean, there's those ones that get weeded out, but everyone just on that same mentality. And I mean, fitness brings us all together, so we have that same unifying factor.
Right.
When you're growing up in high school, college, whatever.
Yeah, everyone has their different niches.
Yeah, different niches, different interests, different hobbies, stuff like that. And you're going to find your close group of friends, but that comes with over time, because over time you figure out what those hobbies, what those interests are. But here it's like it's already set in stone. So
exactly.
It's like, all right, we vibe, boom. Like, you know, immediately within the first 5 minutes of a conversation, if you're like, this is someone I can hang out with, like Joe Delvaux.
Yeah.
Great example. We're going to bring him on the pod. But
Yeah.
I signed him up. Yeah. He's a gorilla athlete.
Yeah.
But I signed him
that
up,
guy,
and he's one of those people like I never met in person, just kind of engaged with on social media. But I met him right off the bat, signed him up, and the next day found him in the gym. Like, we vibed, and then he hung out with us that night.
Yeah,
We've
literally
been
that
hanging,
night.
like, every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
And he just moved here too, like literally a week ago.
Everyone, bro.
Yeah.
Crazy. Like, your closest, it's not just like random people moving here. It's like your close friends are moving here.
Yeah.
Like, bro, it's crazy.
Yeah, it's nuts. But our apartment complex either. I mentioned this in one of the other episodes of the pod, but ever since I moved here, everyone else is moving here. I have so far like 6 referrals, and then this guy Jordan Cook just moved here 2 days ago, and I signed him up in this living room for a membership because I got the sale. You know, it's
Wow.
like obviously like I get commission on my sale, so it's like I'm gonna hustle, get that sale. Like, you just moved here, I got a referral for the apartment that saves me rent, and then I got a commission sale
that's
for
crazy.
signing him up in Alphaland. But he's one of those people, just, he works a full-time job, works from home. He can work wherever he wants, and he loves fitness. Like, we met each other through social media. Summer shredding. He competed the same year I did in 2020, and just followed each other since. And then he hit me up. He's like, yo, bro, where do you recommend living? So I sent him the place.
That's crazy.
Fucking moved here, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy. Wait, I have a question for you, Eric, because we're talking about this. So there's probably a lot of listeners right now listening that are thinking about moving here too. So one of my biggest questions too is that you would probably give one of the best answers to out of like anyone that would probably move here, because are now here for 2 years. This is your second year, and you're signing hella people up. So you're always talking to the new faces that move here, and obviously you've moved here just by yourself, right? So that's a huge jump. Like what's like the biggest piece of advice, or like, I don't even know, like someone that wants to move here, what's the biggest thing you would tell them? Like, okay, if you're going to move here, then like ABC.
No, I love this question. And I got stopped at Alphaland like 2 days ago for an interview. One of my homies was doing an interview, and he asked the same exact question.
Yeah, because people might be like, there's people move here, they want to move here, they know that, but they don't know like 5 other things about themselves.
Yeah.
They don't know what they want to do. They don't know what they like. They don't know what, like, where to live. They don't know a million other things, but they know they want to be in like Houston.
Yeah.
So it's like,
100%. So I can go like ham on this answer because I love it. And it's something that I talked about to Stan a number of times. I get so many people hitting me up, like whether it's they're visiting just for like a weekend at the gym, we talk, or just through DMs, whatever. People hit me up and they say they want to move here. So I start from square one. Why do you want to move here? Is it because you want to work out at Alphaland and take cool photos and that's it? No, you have to have a plan. My best piece of advice, if you want to move here, have a fucking plan.
Yeah, preach.
Like I moved here and I had a plan. Like I graduated college and I was at the point where I knew I could do it full time if I put in the work and made it successful enough, because I already had some success. But I tell people, if you don't have if you want to just do social media and all that, like have that like going good for you. Don't just start out and just be another number on the screen,
right,
or another user on the screen. Like have something to provide and have a plan here. Like when I say plan, I mean a source of income. When you move here, you got to make money. I see so many kids moving here. I talked to a girl today. She's 18, just moved here.
Yeah,
nice ass apartment, right? Moved from Dallas, but have a plan for your income. Like you got to pay your rent, right? We paid our rent the other day. Shout out to Stan. Sent me the Venmo.
Yes, see.
But that's something that like no matter what, like I have to get that money from Stan.
Right.
Like, he's got to come up with it some way.
Exactly.
And he did that through, he does very well with his sponsors and he goes ham on them. He's a great athlete for all his brands he's with.
Thank you, Mike.
I think it's funny because I used to manage Stan before you did.
Yeah.
Because
That's crazy. These are both of my bosses.
I don't know.
Well, that's kind of like, right?
Yeah. No,
I mean, you're not like my,
I guess.
in a way.
You're with me for a while.
Yeah.
I'm not affiliated with a supplement company right now, but I used to co-own Amp Subs.
Yeah.
I didn't really talk about this in too much in depth, but basically I worked with my buddy Tyler. We're still boys, but he started a supplement company and he brought me on as co-owner. So my main role was athlete manager. So Stan started out as ambassador, recruited him, and then made hella sales, bumped him up to an athlete. But ultimately he outgrew the company, which is what happened with me. And he left for Gorilla. It didn't fuck up our relationship at all. We're sitting here, we live together.
Literally.
Yeah. And I managed Stan for a long time. He's by far my best athlete. And I'm not just saying that because he's here on the pod and sitting right next to me. Like, as far as like what business goes, seeing the growth of the company, just having a face of the brand, Stan was that for us. And I was like not upset. Like, it was sad. It was bittersweet to see him go, but I was like, damn, he's with Gorilla Mind. Like, that's legit. Like, I love to see that. So I mean, like I said, it didn't mess up our relationship, but Stan was able to pay his rent through what he does for work out here, and that's social media. But he wouldn't be able to come here and pay that rent if he didn't build that platform at first. So have a plan. There's a number of things you can do here. There's so many avenues you can take through fitness. You can work as an online coach. There's so many of them at Alphaland. You could work at the gym like I do. Please don't ask me how to get a job at Alphaland, because
I was gonna say, Eric, I was like, don't go there.
That's the number one of the biggest questions I get. How do I get a job at Alphaland? Long story short, we're not hiring at the moment. Like everyone from distribution, like a lot of people are looking for jobs at Alphaland. They're coming straight from distribution, so we're hiring inside the company, and I have no role in getting interviews, like getting you a job. Like, I'm just, a sales rep. That's it. But you could work at the gym. You could work at Joseph, one of our boys who just moved here. He's working at Sour Strips distribution. I know like Eli Futch is working at like GNC. Our buddy Trey, our neighbor, is working at Total Nutrition. Like, you can have something part-time and still like pursue content, but you got to be making bread. So have a plan. And make sure you come here first and experience the place and know it's the right place for you.
Right.
I've
came here like 3 times, and like literally 3 times. It didn't take me 3 times. Like, the first time I knew, but I was like, damn, I want to go there again and then again. Yeah. Right. And that was just the thing with saving too. It's like, I think I was talking about that with you when I wanted to go so bad, but I was like, dude, I just want to save a little bit more, because I was like having that goal number I wanted to hit, like financially, for me to move, even though I was comfortable. Totally fine moving here, but I was like, damn, I really want to save hell up before I move. So that's what I did.
That's one thing. Like, to all like the young kids and stuff that like want to come here, like pursue this. Like, don't be like embarrassed, like afraid to like get a job and like do this on the side. Like, a lot of people that like
work,
a lot of people that like blow up and like are big now, like did that exact thing. They did social media on the side, but they had a full-time job,
right?
Like, because you got to pay your bills somehow, bro.
Exactly,
like,
you have to pay them. Yeah,
it's like I know it can be intimidating, like seeing all these people that do social media full time for their living, like that's all they do, and it could, like I get it. It can be like kind of like embarrassing, or like you don't want to get a job, like you want to do that,
right?
But, like, it's not like you gotta say you gotta have like real expectations. Like, is that really gonna be?
That's true.
Is
yeah.
That gonna be real? Like, when you first meet, like, you're not just gonna move to Houston and automatically blow up.
Yeah, you gotta be realistic with yourself, and it's like Instagram. Like, I mean, at least for me, it's like you gotta think Instagram, like the app, it like pays me $0, right? So it's like, the people, I don't know how many people like think Instagram like will pay you if you have like 1 million likes, right? But they don't pay me anything. I make zero. I used to make money from like the Reels bonuses shit, but like I was like, fuck that.
Yeah, I turned that shit off. It messes up your engagement. It messes up.
At least for me, my Reels went to shit after I did that. So I was like, fuck that. But you barely make anything, bro, from that. You have to get like millions of views to make something.
Wow.
Right? But at the end of the day, it's like most people that are here, like the Instagram app, like they don't fucking send you money. I mean, maybe, I don't know. I mean, at least not for me.
Like one of the top users to like, in order to like make anything like off. That's like off like any app. You gotta be like, like
hell
one of
yeah.
the top creators. Like people like I don't know. People might think like you get like a ton of money from like TikTok or like
and your videos have to be going viral as fuck.
Like
to
that,
be making
that's
hella.
That's not like a totally reliable source of income.
No. Oh no. Yeah. It's like, fuck, my videos flopped this month. Fuck. Got to move out of Houston. Like, what? Yeah. So definitely that's a good tip right there. You literally, and some people are like, they don't want to say it, but it's like, you gotta have that, you know, source of income too, because it's like you can't rely on just, and it's like at the end of the day, it's like you're living, bro. It's like you want to have fun, you want to go out, you want to, you know, travel, you want to do all that shit. So it's like, you know, you want to have money to just please yourself too, be happy. You know, you don't want to be like, fuck, bro, I can't buy like, you know, Chipotle. You know, it's like, dude, you know, just get a job, bro. It's fine.
Facts, bro. Well, but you really got to hustle here. Like, before I started working at Alphaland, like, Alphaland's my number one source of income now.
Yeah.
Then social media is under that. But before Alphaland, I was hustling because, another conversation, but I did online coaching and I honestly didn't work that hard at it. I just got burnt out and it wasn't something I was super passionate about, which is why I stopped doing it. But I was hustling to make money. Nobody knows this, but I was still... Even my parents don't know this. I was still donating plasma at my old apartment while I lived here to help pay the bills. Yeah. I was going through, I keep a spreadsheet of my income, and I started doing that. I was going through every month with Stan. And I kid you not, for 6 months, I was living off, less than $2K a month.
Yeah.
Damn. I was so smart with my money. And a big thing, like why I didn't make a lot of money from coaching was because I undercharged, because I felt like I wasn't giving them enough, you know?
Yeah, enough.
And I could have easily been charging more. I had a lot of demand. I had a lot of applications, but like I said, I was lazy. I was burnt out. I didn't go through all the applications. I kept my rates the same. I never increased them. I did coaching for cheap.
You did a prep, right? You prepped a dude.
Yeah, I prepped my buddy Matt Mayfield. Shout out to you, Matt. He competed here in Houston at Lee Labrada Classic, but
man, it was a whole prep coach.
I was just trying to hustle. I would go donate plasma twice a week. I still have like the little like dent on my arm where I go. That's how I paid my rent in college, and I was so embarrassed to tell anyone that, but you know, it adds to the story. Right. I can't wait to look back on that one day and
do
like,
what you got to do, man.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. It's like if you look down that shit, it's like straight motivation. Mm-hmm. Like if you even slightly feel like you're slacking, you should just be like, "Fuck that."
Yeah.
You know?
I remember even when I was like I would literally be at the plasma like bed donating, making my Instagram post for the day, responding to comments. I was just hustling. That's what I had to do.
Yeah.
I would DoorDash and Instacart. I would literally alternate. I'd go out for a trip one night, alternate. I'd DoorDash like a few orders, go to Instacart, pick up an order, back to DoorDash. Like making $2K a month, like out here with no 9 to 5 is hard. Like I wasn't making crazy code money because I was stuck at like 20, 25K for a long time and I was getting down.
Yeah.
Like I went through a phase at my old apartment where like I was like, I wouldn't say depressed, but just like down bad. Like I'd lived by myself. I was trapped in my little studio apartment the size of this living room every day. And the Alphaland wasn't a thing back then. Alphaland now is like going to school, but like fun school. You don't have to learn shit. You just go work out, you make content. It's like it's an all day like just like social club, right? Mm-hmm. And the old gym wasn't like that. It was one single gym. You go there 2 hours, you work out.
Yeah, you work out.
Yeah, you go there to work
and
out.
Maybe a couple people making videos.
Yeah, but I mean, it was one single room. You go work out. There's no lounge to chill at. There's no restaurant. There's no courtyard. There's no basketball courts to socialize at. But everything started getting so much better when Alphaland opened up. And that's like kind of brings me to my next point. I wanted, because we talked about Stan his first month here, I wanted to like reflect on my first year.
Yeah, I was going to say, right. I was literally going to ask you that, bro. I swear to God.
Because me and Stan talked on the balcony the other night when I was going through my income. Literally, like, when you go from 2021 to 2022, like, just in a matter of a month, my life changed. And it's a big reason is because of Alphaland. Like, that place has done so much for me. And I know, like, Alphaland can get some shade. It's like, oh, that influencer gym, or it's always busy, whatever. Like, no, like, when you're here local full-time, you're not just a day passer out of town on a Saturday and you might get a bad vibe from the gym because there's too many people there. You don't see what it's like during the week when it's normal hours and our normal people there are just like out there hustling every day. But the place has done so much for me. It gave me a job that gave me structure in my life, again, like I had in college. It gave me way more connections. It gave me the opportunity to run a whole prep there, get sponsored with Alphaland, get with Anabar, just grow my following. Like, just give me a place where I can like flourish and be me. And I'm forever thankful for that. And I can't like thank CG enough for putting that place together.
Fuck yeah, dude. Love that.
And no way he watches this, but like when he reached out to me for Alphaland to get with Alphaland, like he DM'd me and I wanted to tell him like, dude, you've changed my life in ways that you could not even ever imagine just by building this place. It's more than just like a building in a gym.
Oh yeah.
It's done a lot for me. And like I said earlier, I love being able to share that with other people. But yeah, my first year, I attribute my life in my old apartment a lot different to my life here. And even like when Alphaland opened up, because it's almost as if like I moved when Alphaland opened up, because I'm there like all hours of the day, literally. I probably have the most hours out of like any like normal person.
You
there,
probably do.
Yeah. Besides
you do your normal work hours. You come home.
Yeah.
You get ready and you go right back.
Bro, I'm being dead ass. I'm not counting the hours you like were not working there and it was not up, obviously, because CG was like doing the shit. But I swear to God, you're probably there. If there was a list, you're probably number one.
Yeah.
Because think about it, you're from they're like 8.
Like today was 8 to 4,
and then you come home.
I come home, and Stan sees this every day. I have to go into my room back there and just like be by myself. Yeah, either like nap or just be on my phone. Or like I'll edit some photos. Like I just have to be by myself.
Yeah, you just gotta recharge the social battery, bro. Especially for your job.
Because I know it's gonna be right back up when I go and work out.
Oh hell yeah, bro.
Yeah, like today it was 8 to 4. Come home for a little bit, eat. Go in my room. Then I went back at like 5:30, and I got back at 8:30, and then we got ready for the pod. But I mean, that's my whole day right there. But that's like work. I go there to work out. That's my work because I got to maintain my physique. Like my physique's a big part of like my identity. Like with social media, you got to look good. You got to like be there getting content, networking. Like I met some people tonight, some people that just moved here. I met that kid, that 16-year-old.
Yeah,
that was super sick. But like that's work, and I'm obligated to do that, and I love being able to do that every day. But no, man, my life in Houston's been great. Like I told my parents when I moved out here, like give me 12 months. And like that was my motivation, me saying that and putting it out there, like give me 12 months. Like you won't see me moving back here. Cause it's like, I signed a 12-month lease. It's like, what do you do after the lease? You either sign a new one or
you move back,
go back home.
Wait, I have a question. Could I stop you right there?
Yeah.
So this just thought of me. So when you said that to your parents, right when you, wait, did you say that before you went down there or did you say it like?
I told them that when I made the decision to move.
Okay. So you're still living with them? When you were like, you said when you were like down bad, were you like, fuck?
Yeah.
Like when how you said like, give me 12 months, when you were like down bad, were you like, damn, like I was wrong?
Yeah.
Like they were right.
I just doubted myself. It was more so like self-doubt because at that time, like numbers can play with your head and, like social media is a big part of my life. And that's why literally the reason I moved here, when that's not increasing and you're not seeing results, you attribute that to you like as a person. Like I'm not moving up in life. I'm not progressing. I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing here. I'm just kind of staying steady. But it was for a number of reasons. Like I wasn't doing YouTube. I was posting like, just mid Instagram photos. I was bulked and like I didn't have a good diet. Number of different reasons. I feel like I just got like complacent a little bit, but it's because I felt so alone. And that's why I'm like very, very thankful I have a roommate now, like Stan, because just my overall like happiness and even my success with everything has gone up ever since I lived with someone. And that's how it was in college. That's why like I was successful in college with social media because I was around a lot of people. I was social, and like that social interaction helps you take that to over the phone on the screen. It just shows. But when you're at home all day and you're supposed to be making social content, how does that work?
Right.
It's very difficult.
It's so weird if you think about that.
And I didn't have that good group of friends. Like I was telling you this the other night, I've been way more social ever since you moved in here because it's like, either you're talking to someone, you make plans, it's like, all right, Brett, we're all going. Or I talk to someone, we make plans, all right, Bet, we're all going as a group.
Right.
We do a lot of shit as a group here. Like it's not often that you just hang out with one person.
Right.
It's a big group.
And it's like, I love having people over here because I love like company because it's like, if I'm ever just like, I couldn't even imagine like how you were feeling back at your crib because it's like, I would hate like.
You saw it, bro.
Yeah. Well, just like feeling alone. It's just like when you have like Adam fucking, that's why I tell you, bro, fucking come. You know what I mean? I love having company because it's like when I have people here, it's just like welcoming. Your mind's just like not thinking about other shit. You're just like, it's just happy. Right. And I love having, that aspect of like, everyone's right here, like fucking all your friends, bro. And it's like you just said, it's like if you're like, oh bro, like he's coming over tonight. I would never be like, and no one would ever be like, bro, no, don't tell him to come. I want to be alone. You know what I mean?
There's very few nights where it's just you and me here, bro.
Very few.
But I love that.
Yeah. that like happens rarely now.
Yeah.
But we don't even think about that. Mm-hmm. I feel like it happened. Did it happen last night? Were we?
Who was here last night? It wasn't Joe here?
Oh yeah, fuck.
It was
Joe
after
was
the
here.
masa. Yeah, Joe was here.
Oh, that's right. Fuck that.
Yeah, we chilled
Yeah.
for a little bit.
Yeah, after I left, I think it was just like Jacob, right?
Yeah.
You guys.
That's crazy.
I want to ask both of you guys something. So,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
when both of you guys moved, you know, just 'cause I want to dive into like another part of it, but like, were you guys like how homesick were you? Like how difficult was it to like get over like that initial feeling of like
Yeah.
being scared, you know, being homesick, being super uncomfortable, like uncertainty, like all that stuff. Like how'd you get over that? And then I want to dive into like the importance of that.
Right.
Yeah, Stan, you go ahead.
Yeah.
Since you're fresh.
Right. You were just talking about this, right?
Yeah.
About being homesick. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I'll dive into that first. Like the reason why I asked this is like I've been here for 5 days.
Yeah. Homesick.
And like, you know, I'm getting like a little homesick. Like I love it here, but like I'm getting a little homesick. Like I miss my girlfriend. I miss my routine. I miss like my normal daily routine. But like,
right.
it's so cool experiencing this and like just being here. But I've only been here for 5 days, and I'm already kind of just like, I kind of miss home. Like did you guys experience that? And like,
oh hell yeah, dude.
How bad was it?
It's like, so I definitely experience it. I almost experience it like every day, dude.
Yeah.
I swear to God, I miss home. I miss my mama. I miss my parents. I miss my dog. I miss my family. All that shit. It's like, there's people probably at Alphaland that miss it like 10 times more than I do. You just don't know. They're not gonna fucking go up to you and be like, bruh, I miss my mom. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
you know, they just don't say that. But it's like, so for me, obviously, what's helped me is like, I have a couple things. Number one, you got to know in your head and like drill in your head that, okay, I signed a 12 months lease, right? Like I made the decision to move away from home, right? Like you got to think back, like your brain mentally, subconsciously made that choice, right? So you got to accept that you made that choice. No one else made that for you except for you. So you chose to leave your family. No one else told you to do that, right? I made that choice. I chose to leave my family. I mean, there might be different situations like out there that you didn't choose to do that, but my situation, I left my family. So I always think to that, number one. And it's like, two, obviously, I always call my mom. You know, we always stay in touch, but Eric can kind of tell, you know, already. But, you know, when I live here, it's kind of like, you know, you said routine. I try to keep my routine back at home because I live here now. It's like nothing's changed except for location. I still have my same routine, same shit. And it's like, I see this with a couple people. They'll move and it's like their living situation is fucked, right, bro? And it's like, I'm like, dude, like that's
they're
such
like couch hopping and stuff.
Yeah, and I'm like, bro, that is so awful. It's like, I'm so sorry, but it's like that, like where you live is so crucial and huge on if you're gonna like Houston or not. Like I was talking to Zach Wine, right, or however you say his last
Wine.
name. Yeah, so
if you're today or yesterday,
and he was telling me about his crib that he just moved into. That's why he's gonna move to here.
Yeah,
Referral. Yeah, another referral, bro. So he was saying, he's like, bro, like he was saying, and he's like, bro, like Houston. Oh my God, it's like, no, dude, it's not Houston. Houston's awesome, right? It's like your single place, bro. Like you feel like XYZ from that little place. It's like, if you can get a place and kind of make it what is like at your home or what you feel is home, like, you know, just like furnish a little bit, like the fucking candles, right? Like I love lighting candles at home.
We got candles out the wazoo.
Yeah,
bro. Every room has a candle lit in this place at all times.
I
it smells
love it.
So good too.
Yeah,
Like,
I love it. And so it's like the plants, all that shit. Like I love like the comfy pillows because it's like that's what my room is like. And home, right back home. Like if you guys went to my room at home or my house, you'd be like, "Yep, this is Stanley's room." You know what I mean? Because it's like it's just like, you know, my shit, and it feels like I'm at home here. You know what I mean? So it's like that's such a good way because it's like if it wasn't like this, then I'd be like, bro, like, you know, I just wouldn't feel like comfortable. I wouldn't feel cozy. You know, you need that like that part of you, and I think that's like really like underestimated because if I didn't have this shit, you know what I mean? I would literally feel like so homesick. I'd be like, bro, I want to go back. This sounds stupid, but it's like, I want to go back to like, you know, those cozy pillows, lighting the candles. And it's like, but it's like, bro, do it here. Like you live here. This is home now. Make this home. It's like, I know it's family and it's like, that's a whole nother side of it. But it's like, like go back to what I just said. You made that choice. You got to think about that, bro. You literally made that choice to make that jump and leave your family. And it's like everything here too. It's like, it's not like the rest of your life too. It's like, dude, you signed a 12 months lease, a 12 month, bro. That's
just
like,
by, like boom.
Yeah, and it's like 0.000. Like that's such a microscopical fraction of your the portion of your life.
Right.
Like,
right.
bro, that is so. We were just talking about this when Jacob was here. People will be like, I want to travel, right? Just travel hella. And I remember this dude that I saw in LA. He was just this random dude I saw at the airport, but he was like, I don't know how we got started talking, but he was like, oh yeah, man, like I lived in Alaska for 3 years. I lived here for 2. I lived there for 5 years. He was like 50, right? And I was like, bro, what? Like, you know what I mean? And it's like, that's wild. It's like, I'm here for like, I just signed a 12-month lease here, right? But it's like, he was in fucking everywhere for 5 years and 3 years and 4. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's nuts, dude.
Yeah.
So, but that's just a way that I personally, that might have been, was that too long?
No, you're chilling.
Yeah, that was
we're gonna
exactly
finish up in a few minutes. I think this would be a good one to leave off on. But
Hell
I
yeah.
mean, for me, I was already kind of used to it because I went to college for 4 years. But I was about like an hour and a half away from my parents, so like I could see them once a month, twice a month. I could go home off a whim if I needed to. Like I could make it there and back in one day, easy. But I mean, I moved literally across the country,
right?
14 hours. But like I mean. Leading up to graduation, I knew I wanted to move to Houston. That was my plan. I told my parents I wasn't going to go find a job doing accounting. But, I mean, that was kind of like my plan. But my parents more so thought, when I finally told them, they thought it was going to be a lot longer until I actually committed. But I was like, you know, I graduated. What's next? Like, I hate having periods of my life where I just,
like waiting
I don't have any direction, you know?
Right.
So I was like, fuck it. I found my apartment, you know, signed it, and like that's another story. Like I was so hesitant to fucking click that button and sign for it, but I just did it. Went to dinner with my parents that night. I was like, hey, I'm moving to Houston, and they were so supportive. But I don't think they saw it coming that quick because this was the day after I moved back home from college.
Yeah.
But I had about a month and a half that summer where I could spend with my parents because I moved here July 20th, 2021, day after my brother's birthday. So I had from like May to July. So I really like made those months count with my parents, got like, you know, really close to them, enjoyed my last, like, I looked at it as like, this is the last time in my life where I'm dependent on other people. Not like as far as everything, but like my parent, like I didn't have to pay rent. My parents would buy groceries. Like
right.
My mom make dinner every night. I was so homey, and I could have easily, you know, lived at home for a few years.
Right.
You know, got like a normal job, shit like that, and stay comfortable.
Like comfortable, right.
But I was like, I have all this potential. I need to go make it happen. Like, I feel like I could be the first one in my family to like actually do something big,
like insane, right?
And but it's like I have all this student debt. I have this degree, and I love fitness. Why not go fucking work for it and make something like way bigger for myself than like what my brother's doing or my cousins or my aunt, my uncle? You know, living, you know, like they all live great and happy lives, but you know, they're not doing something huge like that. And that's what I came here to do. So I looked at it as a mission, like fucking whatever you want to call it. But I looked at it as like a goal. Like I'm going here for a year. I'm going to make it happen. But I didn't expect all this to happen in a year, and it hasn't happened yet with like accomplishing what I want to achieve. But I was like, it's my duty to go out there and do what I set out to do and give back to my parents one day. Like, bro, I think one of the coolest things is like Christian made a video of it a long time ago. Before even Alphaland was a thing, like he bought his dad a car that he still drives today.
Yes,
I see it parked in
that's
the
my
lot
goal,
every day.
bro.
Right.
But I was like, I want to be the first one in my family to give back to other people, like in my family, like I want to put on for my family, my friends, just everyone in my life. And I looked at moving here as an obligation to do that. So I wasn't scared. Like I was a little bit homesick, but like, you know, just I FaceTime my mom every Friday. And that keeps me in check. But I was already used to it with being in college. So, I mean, college helped out a lot. But just looking at it as like a mission, like I'm here to eventually give back to my parents, that helped me a lot with like overcoming or having any thoughts of like being homesick or missing home. But also there wasn't shit in Georgia. So I'm so glad to be here. I knew more people here before moving here than like I had friends left in school. Like, or left in my hometown, but
it's like I'm kind of like the same situation as you. Like my college in Boise, so I'm from Twin Falls. So if you guys don't know, that's just like a little like an hour and a half south of Boise in Idaho. So that's where I'm like from. That's where I grew up. And that's where I lived. And Boise, I went to college. It's like an hour and a half away. So and I live there now. So I'm not too far away from like my mom. My dad's in Reno, but I'm not too far from family like either way. So it's kind of nice. But like just being here, like, you know, hella far away from home. even just for this week, it's like, it's kind of like, it's different,
Right.
Yeah.
It's a little uncomfortable. It's a little homesick, but like, it's totally worth it. And the reason why I asked you guys, cause like, you guys hear this all the time, but like being comfortable is like when you're gonna like stay the same. Like you're not gonna progress in life and like do new stuff, make those big changes if you're uncomfortable. Like
Like
I was gonna go on that mission, bro.
Yeah, you said exactly. Uncomfortable, and I was like, bro, you have to be.
You have to be uncomfortable.
You have to be, bro.
Like I was not comfortable at all. Like like trying to like meet up with all these like athletes and stuff. Like I mean, I've talked with them before, like do business and like because I'm I'm their manager at Gorilla, but meeting them in person, just like trying to be like more of a friend rather than like having like a business conversation.
Yes, exactly.
It's really uncomfortable to like, because I'm like here by myself. I didn't come with anybody, so I'm here by myself, and just like coordinating all that is like super uncomfortable, and like there's like a little bit of uncertainty, but like it's paid off because like now, like you two, fucking like Joseph, Jacob, LT, Sophia, Ariel, Carl, like all those guys. Like now I'm like. Good friends that I have like a friendship with, and like now it's just like it's just gonna help like in the long run. Like build all those connections, and there's even like more people. I forgot like their names, but like so many people at Alphaland that like kind of figure out who I was, and they came up and introduced themselves, and so like now I have like all those people that I met. So, even though this was kind of like I did this like for work and like just trying to like build a better connection with my athletes, it's like.
You networked so hard.
It's still helped me like, it's still helped me like personally.
Out of here.
Yeah, it's still helped me like personally. So like this trip is gonna like just like leverage my relationship with the athletes. Bro. It's just gonna it's only gonna do good things. And then like I said, I built so many connections here.
Yeah. Exactly.
So yeah, you gotta step out of your comfort zone. Just like just do it. Like I wasn't even sure if I was gonna come. Like Stan and I were talking back in like June,
bro.
July,
I remember when
like
you put the plane ticket on your story. I was like,
yeah,
fuck yeah, boy.
Well, we were like FaceTime. I was like, yeah, I might come. Like I don't know, I might come. You were like, that would be so sick.
Dude,
I
thought you were coming. I literally told Eric that you were staying with us. I think I did. I was like, and then I told him.
I was chilling. I was like, bet.
Yeah, the last day I was like,
Gorilla athlete manager?
the last day then when you were coming.
That's why, huh?
Yeah.
That's the only reason why.
I was like, I told Eric, I was like, the last day when I was going to pick you up, I was like, shit, wait. I was like, actually, I think you got an Airbnb. Yeah. And Eric was like, oh. It was like, why? I was like, I thought he was staying with me.
No, I didn't. Like I said, I don't want to intrude or anything. But
yeah, bro, you're chilling.
Yeah, but I kind of forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, like I wasn't even sure if I was gonna do it, and then like July, I just like pulled the trigger. I was like, screw it, I'm going.
Right.
Because one of my friends from customer service at Gorilla was like, hey, I'm going. Do you want to come with? I was like, sure.
Yeah.
Let's do
that's
it.
crazy, dude.
Hell yeah.
And then like I'm just so glad I came.
Yeah.
Like,
and you don't even know what you're gonna like get into, bro. It's crazy, and it's like that's even from living here. I swear to God, you literally wake up, and it's like you look. So let's say you wake up, right? You live here. You look at your phone. You're like, oh wow, I got nothing planned today. Bro, I swear to God, after you have your gym sesh, you have a full days of plans.
Right.
Big time. Swear to God, that is so facts.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. Just like, because I just told both of them, I was like, bro, I'm just doing whatever you're doing. Whatever you do, I'm just coming along. I'm talking.
We always got some shit to do.
always.
And that's so sick about living here.
Yeah.
But
so nice.
No, man, I think that was a great pod. We wanted to keep this one short, just kind of like reflect on, our time here in Houston. Have Noah talk a little bit. So I think it was a great episode.
Oh yeah,
episode number 5.
Yeah.
Only thing we got left is the giveaway. So YOCAST episode 4, we were giving away a $25 Walmart gift card to get all your great value essentials.
Yes. You guys can stock the fuck up. Don't buy, or no. I feel like there's two types of people. You're either going to buy a $25 ribeye, or you're going to go great value and buy hella.
Yeah.
Don't be the ribeye guy.
Yeah. All right. So you know what? All right. So technically, we always do the top comment. So Trey's our neighbor. All right. He has 11 likes on his comment, but I know what he did. He has like 12 Google accounts, so he just liked all of his shit. Yeah, he commented. He's like, handsome dudes being handsome dudes. So he went on all his other accounts, liked. He has like 12 likes. So he has the
that's
top
a good comment though. It's valid.
Should we give it to him?
Well, what's the second then? Because if the second,
Stephen Land. All right. I love this comment. Yo, great. Actually, it's way too long to read. I'll put a screenshot up. Yeah. I think we should give it to Stephen Land. This is a super genuine comment. Like you can tell he read through the whole or watched the whole thing. Hell yeah, dude.
Trey, I'll give you a hug.
Super genuine. All right.
Yeah.
So Stephen Land, you won the $25 Walmart gift card. We will be reaching out to you. I'll find your IG. But we'll send it to you. I don't know how we'll do it, but this week's giveaway, I know you were going to call Tristan, but what do y'all think about just like a Gorilla gift card? Like even if we have to,
Are we allowed to do that?
I mean, I'll have to check with Tristan, but
okay. Yeah, let's just say for now, guys, we could put it on our stories too. Or just like pin a comment under the video or
Yeah,
something.
well,
But
it'll be stone when this is live.
right. It'll be a gorilla giveaway for sure, because obviously it would make sense. Because Noah's here, he's fucking manager, obviously. So gorilla giveaway. This episode 5. So, but do you think we could do a gift card? Should we just say a gift card?
We'll figure it out. Just check the comments. But basically,
Gift card.
top comment is going to win the giveaway for the week. We're doing one of these every episode.
Most likely a gift card.
Yeah, most liked. However you need to get those likes, go ahead, comment whatever. But if they made it this far in the podcast, Noah, what should they comment?
Man,
The first,
what? I don't know. What's like a
what was the first word that popped in your head?
for what?
Just, what's the first word
Or
that
it
popped
could be
in
a
your
phrase,
head? Just
anything.
Yeah.
We just want to give him a cue.
Just say anything, bro.
Put
just let it flow.
Put gorilla mode. No, we got the gorilla mode pre-workout right in front of us. Just put gorilla mode.
Yeah, put the ape emoji too.
Yes.
That way we know you made it that far.
Yeah.
But
Put the
that's
ape
a wrap.
emoji.
All of our links will be down below in the description. All of our codes, code Ogle, Alphaland, Anabar, Stan.
Code Stanyo for Gorilla and Young LA and Zephyr.
Code.
Yeah, I mean code Noah for gorilla, but
Yeah, fucking run this code up, boys.
yeah.
use my athlete's code.
Oh yeah, run it up. Y'all go follow Noah.
I'm gonna plug
If someone
gorilla,
uses
bro.
Noah's code, I'm like, Noah, give me that $2.
Hell yeah. Y'all go follow Noah on the gram. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you made it this far, comment gorilla mode with the ape emoji, and we'll see you next Monday
Hell yeah.
at 12 p.m. CST. Love you guys. Have a good one.
Peace out.
Peace.